Joey, it's that time. Let's talk about what's in the bottle. Specifically, a product that I have used on many occasions.
Me too.
Essential Sleep. I love Essential Sleep. It works like a charm. What in the world is going on in there? Why does it work so well?
Yeah. So I think just broadly, the main concept that I'd like to get across here is that this is a comprehensive combination product. This has all these ingredients for a reason. They work together, they work synergistically, and we'll get to that. This is not the claim that this is the perfect sleep product, the greatest product in the world. There's no other ones. That's not what I'm here to say. What I am here to tell you is that this is an excellent product backed by science that comprehensively addresses many of the layers that can be addressed with a supplement. It addresses them. And as of this moment anyway, is the best product that we're aware of.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So what's it got in it? What's doing the work here?
So the first ingredient that we'll talk about is GABA. Okay. It is a naturally occurring amino acid. It is a neurotransmitter in the brain. This is one of those somewhat unique situations where you're actually taking in the GABA itself. So it's a neurotransmitter, but you're also taking it in. But what does GABA do as a neurotransmitter? Its main function is that it is inhibitory. It is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. So that means it blocks or inhibits certain brain signals that are excitatory, and it decreases activity in the nervous system. So this can help with feelings of anxiety, stress, and fear. Remember, whenever you're talking about supplements and ingredients like this, it's not GABA equals sleep. It's what's GABA doing? How is it working? Anxiety, stress, fear, it's inhibitory. It's got a calming effect. Okay. Makes sense. Secondly, is L-taurine. This is a GABA receptor agonist. Okay. So basically that's the technical way of saying that it mimics GABA in the brain. So it produces a GABA-like effect in the body, not to the same degree, GABA-like. So it's somewhat sedating, calming, inhibitory.
And again, I want to stress, when you say somewhat sedating, we're not talking about can't drive a car kind of sedating. We're talking about it just slows things down, it just calms down the brain a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Taurine has been shown that when you take it with GABA, the effects are stronger than taking either one alone. Next is L-theanine. Okay. L-theanine is found naturally in green tea. It's not so much a neurotransmitter functioning. It's regarding alpha waves. So they are associated with a relaxed but alert mental state. Things like exercise, meditation have been shown to increase alpha waves. So that is one mechanism that we believe L-theanine works by. So trials have shown that that relaxation occurs with L-theanine, but without drowsiness. So L-theanine on itself, by itself, can be used for ADHD, things like that. But when you're combining it with this product, it's helping to increase those alpha waves. It's also a glutamate antagonist. So glutamate is an excitatory. You can think about it as the opposite of GABA. It's an excitatory neurotransmitter. And this is an antagonist, the opposite of agonist. So basically, it's a glutamate blocker in a mild way. It helps to block some of that excitatory activity. So next we have L-glycine. So L-glycine is another amino acid. Your body can make it. It is a non-essential amino acid. But it does help to produce a sense of well-being and reduce anxiety. So again, we're just trying to hit multiple different pathways here. A study was done where people with restricted sleep, who for whatever reason are not getting the amount of sleep that they want, they found that glycine actually helped to reduce daytime sleepiness. Next, we have 5-HTP, or 5-hydroxytryptophan. This is an amino acid not found in food sources that is used to make serotonin. So it's a precursor to serotonin. Serotonin is a different neurotransmitter. It's involved kind of it's what SSRIs, antidepressants, work on. So yes, it has a calming effect. It also has an effect on appetite and various things. But in terms of what we're talking about here, it's a calming, relaxing, feel-good chemical. Along with that, is vitamin B6. In this case, the form is pyridoxal 5-phosphate, the more bioactive form of B6, which helps you to convert your 5-HTP to your neurotransmitters like serotonin, which then converts into melatonin. It doesn't mean that you're B6 deficient. Maybe you are, maybe your diet's off, but it's just ensuring that in the piece to the puzzle to make sure that 5-HTP actually does increase your serotonin, that there's not an issue here with B6.
Yeah. You need it. So we're just making sure that that's there. It's ready to go should your body be missing it.
Exactly. We'll also have vitamin B5. This one has been shown to increase the activity of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, which is found to be in higher levels during REM sleep, which is one of the important phases of deep sleep.
Yep.
Lastly, and which is the one that always seems to come up one way or another regarding a sleep supplement, is melatonin. So that's a hormone produced naturally by the body, does convert from serotonin, and it is responsible for sleep-wake cycle. Definitely in recommending it, there are times when people say, I tried melatonin, it didn't work. And I get that. And actually what we have in addition is something called Calm Day. I know it's why would I take Calm Day to sleep? Things need named and branded and marketed. Yeah. It's the same product essentially as Essential Sleep. It just doesn't have the melatonin. Okay. Because it's surprising just anecdotally talking to people how many times when as soon as you say that melatonin's in it, they're like disappointed. It's like the melatonin's just kind of covering the other base to make sure that there's not something else going on related to sleep-wake cycle. It's just covering a base. It's not a mega dose, nothing like that.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I love about this is it works on all of these different pathways. It's taking multiple paths to get to the same goal and not just hammering one thing. You're not taking a mega dose of melatonin and trying to overpower the rest of your brain. It's trying to address all these possible reasons that maybe stress is keeping you awake. Maybe your brain is just a little too active. Maybe all those things. It's all in here.
Yes. And remember too, with sleep, like we keep talking about how multifactorial this product is, it's because of how multifactorial sleep itself is.
Absolutely.
So again, back to those kind of conversations that we have. I tried GABA alone. It didn't work. I tried melatonin alone. It didn't work. Well, maybe there's some sleep hygiene things that weren't addressed at that time. And maybe now you've kind of got those under control. Maybe there's a little more of a serotonin. Maybe for you, the L-theanine is kind of going to be the driver of this. We don't know.
Right.
But when you cover those bases in a safe way of reasonable yet therapeutic doses, it gives you the best chance to have this work. Trying to piece together which one of these will work for you is fine if that's the route you want to go. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But it's kind of not quite necessary either.